Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to cut through the noise, give you those essential insights.
Get you well informed.
Exactly. And today, we're plunging into something you really can't avoid seeing online. AI-generated art.
It's everywhere.
It really is. And I bet, like me, you've scrolled past an image, maybe thought, wow, that's incredible. Or maybe even, okay, what is that weird frog guy with 6 legs and a top hat actually doing there?
Seen a few of those, yeah. Definitely some strange ones.
Right, but here's where it gets, well, really interesting. AI can generate pretty much anything you can think of, but
The results can be all over the place. Wildly different quality.
totally. And the key, the sort of secret sauce to unlocking its best potential, it's not some super complex code.
Nope.
It's really all about how you talk to the AI. It's the prompt.
It all comes down to the prompt.
So our mission today, pretty simple, really. We want to give you a shortcut, like a fast track to making your AI prompts way better.
Supercharging them.
Yes. And we're focusing specifically on how using different art styles can just completely transform what you create digitally.
It's a huge lever you can pull.
Our goal is to give you specific, actionable techniques, things you can actually use to get past those kind of generic AI outputs.
Move beyond the default look.
And start making stuff that's genuinely unique, impressive, maybe even amazing sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this deep dive is really for anyone who wants to, level up their AI art game, maybe for a project or just for fun, or if you're just curious.
If you've played with it at all, you'll want these tips.
We've got 7 pretty powerful strategies lined up. Ready to jump in.
Let's do it.
Okay, strategy number 1 to really master these prompts. Think about when you go to a museum, right? The actual stuff the art is made of changes everything.
Totally. Oil paint versus watercolor.
Yeah.
Completely different vibe.
Or like a metal sculpture versus something made of paper. It's not just what you see, it's how it's presented. The material matters.
Exactly. And that's where AI gives us this incredible shortcut. You don't need to spend years learning oil painting or metalworking, right?
Right. No messy studios.
The insight here is that when you choose a medium in your prompt, you're not just changing how it looks on the surface, you're actually tapping into all the history and feeling associated with that material.
Oh, interesting. Like its texture, its weight.
It's emotional resonance, yeah. And the AI can simulate that whole package, like instantly. You can tell, make this look like delicate origami.
Wow, okay. Or maybe a dreamy watercolor.
Precisely. Or even ask for something that looks like a super sharp high-res photograph.
Or maybe go the other way, like a gritty stencil artwork.
Yeah. The possibilities just explode. You don't need any actual art supplies.
That's amazing.
You could even prompt for, say, a portrait done in rough charcoal or something with the bold energy of graffiti.
Okay, I see. So just changing that one word, the medium, can lead to these huge visual shifts.
Unexpectedly profound transformations sometimes. It's about thinking beyond just the subject. Think about what it's made of, visually speaking.
It's like giving the AI an instant art school education, you said. Leads really nicely into our second strategy. Emulate a famous artist.
Ah, the masters.
Right. Even if you don't know much art history, everyone knows certain iconic pieces. You hear the Starry Night.
Van Gogh, instantly. Swirly sky, blues and yellows.
Exactly. Or Mona Lisa.
Da Vinci, that smile.
These are like visual shortcuts in our culture, and they're incredibly powerful fuel for an AI.
Absolutely. And what's really potent here is that the AI can channel these styles. It's learned them.
So it's not just copying.
No, it's more like giving the AI a preloaded visual language. It understands the patterns, the brushstrokes, the light, the color choices that make a Van Gogh a Van Gogh. So you can instantly give your idea this recognized artistic voice, this depth. Imagine asking for, I don't know, a cyberpunk city.
Okay.
But rendered in the soft, light-filled style of Renoir.
Whoa. That would be different. Or what about applying the really intense, vibrant style of Frida Kahlo to something totally unexpected?
Yes, or think about Andy Warhol's pop art treatment on just like a banana, or the big organic flower forms of Georgia O'Keeffe.
Yeah.
You could apply that feeling to almost anything.
Or those incredible golden sort of mosaic patterns from Gustav Klimt on a modern portrait.
You get it. It's a massive toolkit drawn from centuries of art.
And you mentioned you don't even need a new idea. You could take a photo you already have.
Yeah, take a picture of your cat, your house, whatever. And
having a master artist redo your photos.
Pretty much. The takeaway for you listening is use that collective visual memory, that stylistic language, to really elevate your own creations.
Okay, fantastic. Let's move to number 3. We're digging into the huge variety of art materials.
beyond just paint and paper.
Way beyond. People think art, maybe they picture paint, but artists use everything. Bronze, wood, fabric, plastic, you name it.
Found objects, anything really.
And the cool thing with AI is, again, you don't need to be a master sculptor or know how to weave silk.
The AI simulates the material's properties for you.
It handles the craft.
Right. And the key insight here is understanding how different materials feel visually. Their texture, how they reflect light, their inherent qualities. It all affects the final look.
So, like something made of clear glass versus rough wood.
Totally different aesthetic. Imagine a complex machine rendered in sparkling crystal.
Oh, wow.
Or an entire scene woven from flowers.
That sounds beautiful. Or maybe think about textures, like smooth silk versus cozy, fuzzy wool.
Exactly. Or think about industrial plastic versus natural rocks or sand.
You mentioned trying something made of candy, like literally.
Yeah. Just for fun, I prompted for a landscape made of gummy bears and licorice roads. It was wild.
Huh. That proves the point, right? Prompting with materials makes you think differently.
It pushes you beyond just the shape or the subject. You start thinking about tactile qualities, sensory stuff.
So the same idea, different material prompt, can give you completely different, really imaginative results.
Wildly different. It opens up ways of seeing things you just couldn't make physically.
A huge creative unlock. Okay, strategy 4 flows nicely from this. Photography styles.
Right, because AI is really good at photorealism.
It is, sometimes uncannily good. But here's the thing. There isn't just one kind of photo, is there?
Not at all. There are tons of styles, techniques, tricks photographers use.
You can tell the AI to use them. It's not just make a photo, it's make this specific kind of photo.
Precisely. We can translate actual photographic techniques into prompts. This gives you amazing control over the shot.
Like what? Give us some examples.
Well, think about photography angles. You can ask for a high angle, looking down, which can make the subject seem small or vulnerable.
Or a low angle looking up, making it seem powerful or imposing.
Exactly. Or a wide panoramic view to show scale. These change how the viewer relates to the subject.
Okay, angles. What else?
Composition, how the shot is framed. You can ask for a close-up, really tight on the details.
Or an extreme close-up, like almost microscopic.
Or the opposite, a distant shot, showing the subject within a bigger environment.
These are all storytelling tools photographers use.
They are. And then you have more technical styles, like low shutter speed photography.
What does that do?
It creates motion blur. Think streaks of car headlights at night or silky smooth waterfalls. It adds a sense of movement, of time passing.
Ah, cool. Like those star trail photos.
Sorta, yeah. Or think about bokeh.
Bokeh. That's the blurry background thing.
Right. Keeps the main subject super sharp, but the background melts away into soft circles of light. Very common in portraits. Looks beautiful.
Okay, I know what you mean. Very professional look.
And of course, you can always ask for classic black and white. Instantly changes the mood, makes it feel timeless or dramatic.
So the listener takeaway here is, learn these photo terms, these tricks, and use them in your prompts.
It pushes your AI images beyond just realistic into artistically realistic. Gives them that polished edge.
That makes a lot of sense. Which leads us perfectly to number 5, photography lighting.
Crucial. Absolutely crucial.
Even if you're not a pro photographer, everyone knows lighting changes everything in a picture. Sunset looks totally different from noon.
Completely different mood, different shadows, different colors.
And you can actually tell the AI what lighting you want. You know, I always struggled with bad lighting in my own photos. It never clicked that I could just tell the AI, use golden hour lighting.
Yes, you absolutely can. And that's a game changer because lighting directly shapes the emotion, the story of the image.
So specific lighting prompts are key.
Definitely. They create an atmosphere. A generic prompt just won't capture. For instance, you can ask for strong light and shadow.
Like really dramatic contrast.
Exactly. Deep shadows, bright highlights. It adds excitement. In painting, they call it chiaroscuro.
Okay, chiaroscuro. Got it. What about other styles?
You could go totally modern with neon lighting. Makes things pop, gives it a futuristic or maybe a cyberpunk feel.
Oh, yeah, I can picture that.
Or add atmosphere with things like fog or smoke effects in the prompt.
What does that do?
It adds volume, like a physical presence to the air.
Yeah.
Creates mystery, maybe a bit of moodiness.
Interesting. What about older looks?
Candle lighting is perfect for that. Instantly makes an image feel vintage, intimate, maybe a bit gothic.
And you mentioned golden hour, my new favorite prompt.
Yeah, that magical time just before sunset. Everything gets that warm, soft, almost dreamlike glow. Prompting for it gives images a really beautiful, almost magical quality.
So many options. Twilight, moonlight, streetlights.
Fairy lights. The point for you listening is, take control of the light and shadow. It adds incredible depth and narrative power to your visuals.
Try it. Prompt for something simple like an apple, then do it again with neon lighting, then candle lighting.
The difference will be astounding.
Great advice. Okay, strategy number 6. Let's talk colors and palettes.
Fun one, and very powerful.
Definitely feels like one of the easiest ways to make an AI image feel yours, right? Playing with color. It's like having this infinite digital paint box.
It really is. And the insight is to be intentional with color. Don't just accept the default.
So you can take the same basic image and completely change its personality just by changing the color scheme. Imagine taking a standard stock photo and asking the AI to redo it only using blues and greens.
Okay, very calm, maybe watery feel.
Or maybe using only intense yellows.
Energetic, maybe unsettling, depending on the subject.
Or dramatic range of pinks and reds.
Passionate, romantic, or maybe alarming. See? Totally different stories. Exactly. And if you need really specific colors, maybe for branding or a project.
You can use hex codes, like the codes websites use for colors.
Yep. You can put those right in the prompt for pinpoint accuracy.
That's serious control.
It is. And beyond single colors, think about established palettes. You can
Cozy.
Or the cool, calming blues and grays of sea tones.
Peaceful.
Or the rich, deep reds, purples, greens of jewel tones.
Luxurious.
See? Each palette brings its own distinct mood, its own visual signature, and the AI understands these concepts.
So the takeaway is, use color deliberately. It's fundamental to making your AI images unique and communicating the feeling you want.
It's a core part of visual language, and AI makes experimenting so easy.
Okay, final strategy, number 7. And this one feels, well, maybe the most crucial. Structure your prompts.
Ah, yes. Tying it all together.
Because let's be real, it is so frustrating when you write this detailed, amazing prompt. It becomes something weird. Yeah, the frog has 6 legs again, the mood is wrong, it just didn't get it.
Happens all the time. And often it's because while the prompt had detail, it lacked structure. The AI couldn't easily figure out what applied to what.
Okay, so structure is key. How do we do that?
The real magic is organizing your prompt so the AI knows exactly what you want. One method our sources mentioned is using tools like Airtable, or even just a clear list format in your prompt.
Airtable, like a spreadsheet.
Sort of, yeah. It helps you think systematically. Imagine you're creating a character instead of one long sentence.
Which gets confusing fast.
Right. Structure it. Have a section for physical traits.
Yeah.
Hair color, eye shape, build.
Okay, makes sense.
Then a section for clothing. Describe the items, maybe the style or era.
Like Victorian dress, velvet texture.
Perfect. Then specify the color palette you want, linking back to what we just talked about.
Yeah.
And even define the composition. Is it a portrait? Full body? Are they interacting with something?
It's like you're giving the AI stage directions, becoming a director, not just whispering ideas.
No. Exactly. And you can take it further. Create mix and match tables of traits.
How would that work?
Say you have your character. You could have a list of different hairstyles, different outfits, different backgrounds. Then you can easily swap elements in your prompt to generate variations.
Oh, that's smart. So you get consistency, but also variety.
Massive control and consistency. It changes prompting from guesswork to something more like systematic design.
The big insight here is get organized. Move past vague descriptions. Structure your prompts clearly.
And you'll get results much closer to what you actually envisioned.
No more accidental 6-legged frogs. Unless you want them, of course.
Unless you specifically ask for them.
Practical strategies, art media, famous artists, art materials, photo styles, photo lighting, colors and palettes, and structuring prompts.
It's a lot, but hopefully gives people concrete things to try.
Absolutely. And like you said, this is really just the start, isn't it? The tip of the iceberg.
Oh, definitely. A jumping off point.
Yeah.
The idea is to move from just letting the AI do its thing to actively directing it.
Taking the reins.
Yeah. Empowering you to build on these ideas, combine them, make something totally new.
Exactly. Don't just memorize these. Experiment. Mix a Klimt style with neon lighting and make it look like watercolor. Why not?
Go crazy. See what happens. The possibilities really are endless.
These techniques give you this fine-grained control that's just incredible.
It really is. So as you start playing with all this, maybe think about this question.
Okay.
What new combinations, things nobody's seen before, will you discover? How are you going to use these tools to push the boundaries and bring your own unique vision to life?
That's a great question to chew on, a perfect place to wrap up.
Food for thought.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We'll catch you next time.